Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So what do we have here in NEO? NEO coming up, let's see, pretty much stopping exactly at our next major level. So that needs to be updated now. So again, and this is slowing down a bit. We're starting to get some divergences, so we might see a bigger pullback. We're running out of a little momentum. I'm going to do it on, we got the major levels. I'm also going to reverse our box now. I'm going to come down to the bottom here so we can target some pullback levels and see what we're talking about. All right. Now, holding right at the 12.5% pullback level after hitting our most recent target. Let me come up with some minor targets too. We're going to start from this last corrective push up and see where that takes us. So the last little corrective push up. All right, so we got an intermediate target 78.63, then a cluster 80.34 to 80.83, and then we have the next major target 84.74. Holding at this 12.5%. If we pull back beyond that, this is going to be the rising 21 also coming in with that area. So I'm going to call it 72 to 72, 20 to 73 even. If we pull back below that, watch for a 25% pullback, which would take it to 69 with the rising 50 coming in there and major key support, and we'll fine tune that on the daily. Why don't we switch over to the daily actually right now? That's going to be the most important chart. Also, see, we're starting to get some divergences, lower lows in RSI, higher highs in price action. So again, waning momentum. Right now, the 50-day exponential is right at this 12.5 pullback. The 200 simple is right below that. So if we do break below that level, watch then, I already talked about the 69 level, which is where the rising 8 is. That's going to be very key. And if we did experience a bigger pullback beyond that, we'd be watching for the 37.5 retracement level, which is coming right in with the 21 period exponential. So that's the bottom of the rotation zone. So that's a great area if we do pull back. You know, a lot of times we get these sudden big pullbacks, catches a lot of people off guard. Not going to shock us because we know the levels we're watching for reversal patterns at. You should at least be moving up your stops now. We just hit some very key levels. And if you haven't taken profits or anything on this run up, you should take something off or move your stop up to protect some profits. And because at some point we're going to get that bigger pullback again, and we can look to add it back on. Switching over to NEM. NEM hitting our next target is 0.3975, pretty much exact hit also. Now basing sideways, letting the rotation zone catch up. We're also getting decreasing momentum on this right now. So if we were to pull back, I'm expecting some kind of pullback. The nice 12.5% pullback, 0.37413, with the bottom of the rotation zone rising into it and prior resistance becoming support. So you see resistance, resistance, resistance breaking through. Now that's going to be a key support area. If we do get below that, the 25% level, 0.35, and then I'd be watching for the 50% level, which is all this key support from before, or the 50 period exponential, which is 0.3363. Those are the main levels based off the 4-hour chart, and you can also see the RSI getting lower as price is getting higher. Let's check in on the daily chart though. Daily chart, let's see here. All right. Right below that 25% level is going to be very key. I'm going to say about 3452 to 35. We have the curving up 50-day, the rising 8. That's going to be a very key level. See the waning momentum, and unless this gets a power surge up to take the RSI higher, we are going to get a divergence if it does close around this level. So keep that in mind. Doesn't mean the move's over. It just means we're losing momentum. And so then don't be surprised if we get the bigger pullback. That's why when you start seeing these divergences and we're hitting key levels and it's taking a little longer to hit them, and you can see power move, power move, power move, little corrective, power move. This one's sort of dwindling out. Not saying it has to be over. Just be careful. You should move up your stops or take something off the table. So if we get that like pullback to the top of the rotation zone in the 50-day, you can watch for rotation back up and re-add some on. If we break below that, the next key level is the 37.5 retracement, which is the 0.3261, and then we'd just be watching for the bottom of the rotation zone. So what we have for you on NEO and NEM, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.